got announcements on the media. All the
kurisa no kwaye bitekerezo byabo BBS FM burya bukaka ukutana sayidiri mpaka inazanye icyakara.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you're number one station. BBS 98.2 FM. Let's get together. Boma bakuririza no kwaye bitekerezo byabo BBS FM burya bukaka ukutana sayidiri mpaka inazanye icyakara. BBS, it's the big show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
your number one hit station. BBS FM radio nkabulikiro bulikiro ekya mukaga tuba tuli hano nitubaza nsonga ezitali zimunazimu ebikwatagana neihanga lyitu naitu ntubona itafali tuwateka nkwenda kutangira buli muntu wena akuliza baba safama Bunyoro Broadcasting Services radio yenkura kurana obensuro yenkura kurana abali ya YouTube, thank you very much and we welcome you. Abali radio live nainyo tubatangirire kiro nicho kinu ekimuikarani muhulinda okuliriza amazima n'ensonga zago obe ensonga na amazima gazo kiro tuyizire omundu ogundi birebire kwezi 14 okwa 10/2023 webali muno kuliza baba safama nkwenda kusima abantu inywena abayine emirime imwekoleire kurura antifamile zanyu zabaho nekizineho kandi nkwenda kutwara omugisa guno gwenyine era omundu ogundi okutangira abantu bange abanayesere kujja kubahana abambaikirira abandi nki abalinda mukimanyi na isomero ko twasomaga haro abana abakwataga obwire haro abajagareti enswanyu zabalyaga oiro gamba ato omuntu bwokura kandi babatayine kibakora ekibarakora obwire obotabukwasire anyway banyeta businga Robert call me Washington on program yaitu enu emanyiwe nke Ekyooto nkachigazi yao kurugakara nkagambira kwijukya nti abagezi baikaraga Ekyooto amagezi bagayaga Ekyooto era na abagezi bakamara baturufu mu rugamba nti amagezi omuru gusangwa mu Ekyooto ya nabwekyo iwakuliriza iwe tokozere ensobi tuli ha YouTube BBS FM Masindi nigo okutsachinga gendo sachinge BBS FM Masindi then okuja kuwa notunga live loud and clear oja kuwa notuliza kurungi minister in charge of Bunyoro obu ntandikire kweze ebiri mu wiki ntakagenzero kambanze nsime buli muntu wena ayanyere ukirire ya nterira akasimu obunyafereirwe mu weekend yone hoire mba intaro nkwenda kukozesa omugisa guno kusima buli muntu wena aina aya baire na nyumu kusaso okwo ferwa nyine nkurunyowe omukwenda kabonesa may her soul rest in eternal peace kandi mukama ayongera kumuhumuza mu busingi mu weekend niye mu yenyini tukaba na minister in charge of Bunyoro obuyizire mu Bunyoro Masindi okuba na yetegereza ebintu bya PDM bikuri batabuta na son na sento kuruga omwa office ya prime minister hanyuma ya kaire aro kwetomboita hansonga estalize munazimu era nkwenda kusasira omukuru mudede cha person wa Bujenje na mu wiki ya kaferwa tatawe mahano muno kandi mpora mwikeni yenyini local council 1 and 2 hakaturuka mahuri agagama ngu framework eturuke baitumbo idege electoral commission erugayo nebihakaniza ebintu ebyo ngu bikaba byona bifu byona bikaba bifu era tulinzire clarification entufu home officials abalire nguzi bakabasingisa omusango kandi babachwera no kubachwera obuli bwenguzi no kukozesa kubi offices zabo anti-corruption court oba ene court ehozesa abo abasuma bekalamu ekakwata ijweri yasingiso musango abebembezi kuruga omuhoima district habwa fojare hamu nokukozesa kubi offices zabo. Executive committee eno ekababa officials nka omukuru vice chairperson owa hoima Charles Chiche Benson kandi Rukamba nakana Agwera chairperson LC5, Mr. James Mulindambura ogu muhandiki wa production hamu na Noruterekero, deni omukuru Mr. Godfrey Komakech ono muhandiki w'ebyensimbi ebyensimbi n'emitegekere ya hoima emisango y'abasinga era babachwera basasule miliyoni 5 cash obundi okusibwa omunkomo. Olire hati borano manyo olire nguzi oikire mukoti wa yihakana kandi arono obujulizi akaija kuyakana munsi ya mukamana. Bano bakujunano abokutwara ebintu ebikozesebwa mu ngudo ebya Hoima district babitwara Kiryandongo oko bagenda bapangisa babiryamu sente kandi abantu ba Hoima basigara nabwekyo bakabasingisa omusango ijweri era tulinze kuri abasaswire sente baba kubatwarayo basoke baherenembe na emisango yabo. Kanu kabwangu kanyenzere nkabarabyeho aba masomero nywe nabenda mino kopere ebigezo kuyibire ebigezo haro ekizibu ekizire haro amakuru agakaturuka kyokindi ebiro 14 yunebwe kwasira abasaija ababaire nibaguza abantu ebigezo ebicupuli nibabagama ngo bakuba obusasi obwa end of year ngo ebigezo mbye biturukire. Uganda National Examinations Board UNEB eyoningira bakama amasomero bona habo kuibire ebigezo era nibagamba nti bagenze bakwasira abantu mwenda abaire betabire mu kutunda ebicupuli byebigezo ebya UNEB papers kinu kibairoga era kiresero kutina kuona omu educational community era nibagamba nti ekiretereize okutina batekereza ubundi tomanya abantu mwenda bano babaire barubasize ebigezo ombichweke bikwakana nabwe kinyo abenda kuibire ebigezo mwerinde nikwo musobole kuba ne mukiza ebizibu oba ni mwekiza ebizibu. Nabwe ngwera kutangira abantu nywena ekiro kyaijo tubairege mu harmonization and clarification meeting ebaire tegekerwe member of parliament owa Masindi municipality wekitinisa Businge Joaba Bwoli meeting yeri eyembaire nindora nke nungi erimu amagezi ekubaire mu amagezi kaniko ngambe nja kujustifying why I'm saying ekubaire mu amagezi habo kuba meeting kusigikira bwembaire abokwa is the one who moderated. I didn't know he's a good moderator. He moderated the meeting. These were his words. A meeting yenu ebaire yokuja kuhangana mu amagezi kusigikira itaka lya kayanje itwikaire nturwanira ne baro ya turukibwe obwekitinisa minister tusobole kurora engeri tukuswa kutema empenda no kurora nti ekyapa kino buturatu kitungire kigende mikonoki tukolese magezi kikurora nti ekyapa twakindura twakereza university Bunyoro University oba niko kuinterpreting rege kurungu yaman
PBS the people.
So nkwenda kubagambira orukurato rwagenda rwasasika orukurato rwaba mwetoko. I thought it was a meeting of leaders ex-leaders omkumanyisa ba retiringire and opinion leaders baitu nkwenda kugambira orukurato rugenzerege rwejwamu akabugwijo rwatandika nandi rulimu abana banasali omuntu nabaza niba muterera ubururu oborurekereka orukiniko nagamba what type of leadership do we have in Masindi? Haro bintu sins ezensoberege kwatayo ningira ninja kuzibatereraho mubanze muzihure kandi nike kibozibozi tugenda kuwazao kyo kino. The meaning, the importance of that meeting eba irege yaki. Kandi, what was its purpose? Did it pass? Did it serve its purpose? Obwera eta nankirege haru iveni abaturukire mugaye the protest. Is it C5? Aturukire in the protest yagamba. Now, ekintu kya university ya Bunyoro amataka abiri gana Masindi Kihonda hamna Kayanja kizirwe mu mixed reactions. Abantu abandi norana afunia kimwe kiniga ekyamani muno nyoni ntekeze kiniga tikyakubaira bokuba. All what we need is a university and land. Why should you be tough? Habaki no bihirwa muno kwika abantu abandi habaki no bihirwa muno no yoleka as if there is a loss we are making over you are making. Ndeke gambe you are making as a person. Deka nsoke nduge mburanga maguzi ngaruke ni nyanjura abantu then tugende mukibozo.
Yine chikabuze ekikayi nikintalivaniza kumala akasumika koto.
Kabuza.
Habwakinyo abantu abasaho. Nikani murange ndwaire ezizire. Kandi zaizire ira muno. Kandi obu zitana abantu batayito. Ukira obutandwa bwa hangudo. Biba byokutinyisa rundi.
Nangu akanywani. Ijwere hano mu ihanga lya Uganda akachwekaho ekirwaire kya COVID-19 Ebola mu district Rift Valley fever mu zona ya Uganda hamwe n'omusujja gw'emibu mu district za Uganda nyingi mu ihanga lya ebirwaire ebyo nebirubira mu kufa kwa abantu bayitu enyuma tukatunga obulwaire bwa Marburg kurugo mbata bayitwanwa bakagero mu Tanzania nabweki tetumanye nihi obulwaire obundi ali bulezi
Musa, ebi bikutinisa hati tukoleke.
Tugenda tulina kwekala tuli kulindara tuitekanite ekintu kyona habwokuba tusobola kumanya dihi nkaha ekiro obulwaire obundi obwayija nankaha ali mulangwa
hati nkanya omuntu wa buli kiro atali musaho okunira otango nsobola kubanyetekaniza
munwani wange kulwanisa endwaire bujunaanizibwa bwaitu wena abantu ba buli kiro abasaho omwebe byona tulina kuba ntuhondera abasaho bakutugamba n'ekitongole kino obwomezi ekyokubanza okunaba omungalo buli kaire n'amaizi amecumi na sabuni rundi kukozesa sanitizer otakwata rundi kulya ebisoro rundi ebinyonyi ebyomukisaka obubikuba bifiire n'ebisoro n'ebinyonyi bitukulisa omulika zaitu obubikuba bifiire rundi kakuba biba bino obulwaire tebisemereire kulibwa rundi kukwatwaho otesabikire tusobola kumanya obulwaire kirwaire nka Marburg, Ebola, bad flu n'endwaire ezindi ezikusobola kwita n'abagunzi babaawo ekikukira obukulu genda hirwaro obwekuloba obulwaire bwona rundi okufa kw'abantu mu kikiweka kyawe n'ekindi ebisolo hamu n'eminyonyi ebyokusangwa bifiirwa mu kikiweka kyawe ebyo nabyo manyisa bwangu abekikukwataho basiwulirize kandi bayimukiremu faayo muno habwomezi bwawe hamu n'obw'abandi ijuka obwomezi obulungi bulerwa haka kandi obwijanja bulemerwaro obwekuba biremere obutumwa bwonna buliga mu kitongole kya by'obwomezi ne busagikwa UNICEF hamu n'abanywanyi baabo Nyara East Africa bo bakwebembera mu kukola ebigimusa ebirime ebyembaganiza ebyokubyala n'okujuba microbe kigimusa kiyaka kuruga omuyala nkikozesebwa mu kubyala n'okujuba ebikyoli kandi kirimu ebiriyisa musanju ebirakonyera kutunga olwezi olwingi
nkatandika kukozesa ekigimusa kyayala microbe omukubyala n'okujuba ebikyoli byange sizoneehoire ebikyoli byange bikoto kurungi amagesa gange marungi ensaha 3 kuruga omweke zizikyakizi
Gura yara microbe kuruga omuduuka ekuli haihi ekutunda embazzi ebirime runterera omukugu wabo mu byobulimi John Sekamwa hanoti musanju noti ibiri ina munana ina mukaga itano ina.
October is the month of Integrated Child Health Days. Services provided by the Ministry of Health and all districts during Integrated Child Health Days include routine and catch-up immunization services for children under 1 year and additional doses for children aged 0 to 2 years to give them extra protection against vaccine-preventable diseases. The additional doses include hepatitis B vaccine at birth, injectable polio vaccine IPV at 1.5 months, yellow fever vaccine at 9 months, and measles rubella vaccine, second dose at 1.5 years. 10-year-old girls will receive the HPV vaccine to protect them against cancer of the cervix. Women aged 15 to 49 years will receive TD vaccine to protect them and and their unborn babies against tetanus and diphtheria. All children below 5 years of age will receive vitamin A supplementation, and children aged 1 to 14 years will receive deworming tablets. Parents and caregivers, please take all your children for Integrated Child Health Days during the month of October and continue to take them for routine immunization after Integrated Child Health Days to complete the schedule and be fully protected against vaccine-preventable diseases. Adults aged 50 years and above will receive COVID-19 vaccination and complete their doses, and those due for a booster dose will also receive it. Remember, you need to get a booster dose once a year, but those with underlying illnesses must receive a booster dose every 6 months. All vaccines used for immunization are safe, effective, and free. For more information, call the Ministry of Health toll-free lines on 0800-100-066 or send a free SMS to YouReport 8500. Integrated Child Health Days, a healthy child, a happy family.
The land was issued from now. Go to court to justify the land. Hata ukamasiri ngoma kubaile inyona ni
Extra strength buli mubazo gukorwa ba Rena Industries Limited kandi ni gusangibwa mu maduka gona gimibazi omuyangaliyo omuvuru bibwona kozesa pain mix extra strength teri no bihala bana bali hansi y'emyaka 12 oburumyo burayi yongera ikira mufumo mutendeke
BBS 98.2 FM.
Utaferwa ga program Ekyooto burya mukago kutandika nesa ibiri za nyinki yakara mpaka ina za nyinki yakara tuweza kupata ihanga lye boma bakulisa nuko y'ibitekerezo byabo ha BBS FM burya mukaga kutandika nesa ibiri mpaka ina za nyinki yakara
BBS.
It's the big show. Ladies and gentlemen.
Babasa.
Adiyo Babasa from my radio. Kandi mu studios nyine abakuru abayizire akiro kino nyine omukuru Mandela. Mandela former chairperson. Former niko yangire banyenda kwikara kurungi. The first chairperson Masindi municipality,
and it is on record.
It's on record, and I don't know if you are 2026 ali tugambira baituramu kyabatuliriza
Bagonza Frederick Mandela liri ibara lyange, Director St. Peter's Day and Boarding School, Masindi.
Okay. Mukuru Bongumena Isaac ramu kyabatulirize chairperson, sitting chairperson L63 Masindi Municipality Central Division.
Webale muno mukaniza program na bagenzi bange bali mu studio myende akichara murairo muta tucha kusasa kwange hali family ya teacher wa Kijogoro au Nyangaya aliyo kuzika mukazi ugafuya akafua na ninkira ningondeza success abamasomero gona ba senior fours baje kutumika bizamu on Monday. So I wish them all the best and God grant you peace as you do your exams and grant you the wisdom.
Briefing eri kyakatano. Hoiregejo.
So this Monday month they are starting with geography.
Okay.
Wish them all the best.
Director, are you prepared?
Yeah, we are prepared.
Honorable Jawabu Singe, Masindi Municipality Honorable MP, Oba Member of Parliament, Ram Kyawatuliriza.
Utia muna mtekaniza program mkuru Washington. Bagenzi bange tuli mu studios bakuru hano abawuliriza management ya BBS Rundo Goni ni Nyobusinge Joa Baboli MP Masindi Municipality.
Kandi ngabo ya President wa Deputy RDC Masindi District
Uganda wange. Amanya neddobozi nze Sano Nidara Deputy RDC.
Tujja kwongera ko eddobozi.
Amanya neddobozi nze Sano Nidara Deputy RDC wa district eno ye Masindi. Abawuliriza abaffe twakatandika temukyusa akalimu.
Mwebale muna abawuliriza bitabarungi mukimanye tugire edini yaitano. Omurama gwake okende kugamba nti after 61 years of independence, where do we need to put our strength in the development of Uganda? hanyuma y'emyaka 61 nja kwongera ikindi ngu biki ebikozerwe kandi biki mune bitwine kuteka hamani habwe nkurakurana y'ihanga lyaitu Uganda. Over we are there. Habo kuba raka tuka prime minister ijwere yabalize bana bakamuteize muno social media nagamba banange Museveni akoze banange Museveni akoze abana bagenze bayaye ngude zifuire amarwara gafuire Museveni bananga akoze Museveni twamfunanga kirabo teri ya musinga so emyaka hati twine nkaga nagumu tumaziro bwetu kutungo bwetwaze nkeihanga mu myaka nkaga nagumu NRM yakafuga mu 40 ya asitona munana negoro musiana aja giju zala bukwe ekisanja 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 kikiagena maiso hari kirahwerayo NRM yakafugaho ana other presidents baina ni babagana abiri aha so ni atugya kwekaguza hati mu myaka ana tumaze kufuna obwetwaze myaka nkaga nagumu bike tukozere byogamba kino na kino we are sure we are there kandi kino na kino cyo tukwetaga kuta amani okurura nti twa hika hali tusemereire tugire dini yaitu hano kiba kibozi first baitu nakyo sanga nikitwika nikiba nka topic yemu kitakageze alieni kibozi kinu kibozi uliza kibozi
98.2 FM BBS. From your speaker to your eardrum, BBS. We got them star-spangled bangers, so let's get back to 98.2 FM. BBS 98.2 FM.
What is wrong with the university being here in Kayanja? Kayanja statement university kugenda Kayanja hakile kule masindi kyalero kiyikirize tikiriki amanani nyobereketa kumina tugenda kusikoroko. We are all we fighting, but we are all fighting targeting one enemy of securing Kayanja. Why am I uncomfortable in discussing the use of the university? Why do we want to discuss the use of Kayanja before we get it? You can win the register of titles, but if the money is not, so once we get the data cancelling the title Magalizi, when you go to search land, the title is reading Magalizi. Let us cancel, get the land, agree on the land use, we apply for it, get it, transfer it. We may be happy, but the facts. Let me tell you one thing, Kamurasi was first out. Kamurasi does not exist. When an institution is abolished, even board of governors must not exist. Yes. You are the board of governors for what? For a marketing? For a group? Yes. An institution when it exists, stop existing. No, you are board of governors for what? Finding someone. Let us. It is now a question of Iraq and America. I don't want to sound dictatorial, but it's a question of Saddam Hussein and Washington. Who is that one? George Bush. You are either with us or not. That's it. Because what we are dealing with are offices of government. Not so. We get all this background. This is a copy of the petition that was put before the minister and the floor of parliament. This one. All what we are talking about is contained in here. No, that's why I gave a summary. I said I told you here, and in the letter I talked about, I referred to the minister's letter. I
I said we should participate on the minister's letter. Either we refuse it or we go with it. New question that you have to answer it. But now taking us back there because this letter has emerged out of these documents.
Kinu kibozi uliza kibozi
98.2 FM BBS. From your speaker to your eardrum, BBS. We got them star-spangled bangers, so let's get back.
Kenda na munana katonyeza ibiri fama ready enganzi obumba inindenga okutwara harmonization meeting orore kibaire hoga oborjungu nonta kenga bagamba harmonizing kibanikisa naro emitime utaire tusobole kwegiranganiza no kubumbabumbangana niko turubatire on the same pace baite kimbo inegali rubaireke semataro ayibarege rutaro rwaika rwagiya musemataro abantu batarika kutiranga no bururu ebaire hamone abandi barubata baturuka in protest abandi barangira ngo hatenu katukie hansi tukikare haiguru eno hatsemataro rwa Iraq hamna America. You are either for us or not. Yeah. So now I'm sorry but nyowe nindora zife kintu kya Bunyoro University more especially land ya Bunyoro ya Masindi obana handi okunuko kiri speaker nko atugambirege nikisa nazifu kirimo ebintu ebindi bitutakukenga habokuwa tempa zanyu abahuri aba leaders ziri haiguru muno omuntu naisa nazifu eitaka lya Kayanja bamunyagiroho oba eri yenyini dene nonde na rubara batagenzere kihonda na razifu eitaka lya yenyini ndiyo bayini bagiye kora kintu ati bari munyagawo bakimunyagawo as if me I thought we are supposed to first put Masindi number 1. Our narrative ya gundi aleseregeri I bought it on speaker gambirege Kayanja land is a central place for all of us. Ngo muntu akuruga bulema aleke kutamweza Masindi yonge atemweza ahandi na arugire pakanyi na ureka atemwezaye na waija twesange hano na arugire Kimenga atemweze aije twesange hano okyuli fine aba districts ezindi of course university no bwera agenda muzindi na itujja kutamuza ito ntugenda muzindi nabarani batamuni baija hano. I thought that kind of talk niye kubaire ne to justifying ngo we need a central place in Masindi town. Now, no Kaguzoli, why do you want much to go to Kayanja? No Kaguzo muntu, habwaki no inamuno university gende Kayanja. Ataina nsonga. Oiro because somebody ali mukiwaje kikwagira Kayanja. No Kaguzoli, habwaki no inamuno university gende Kihonda. Ndio taina any justification yon. Oiro because ali mu group ekwende itaka ligende Kayanja. I mean Kihonda. Mwebale muna bauliza baita barungi kansokere kimno mukuru honorable Jowabanya kweserege meeting harmonization bairegeri ikigendwa kyayo kibaire kinyoye inquiry what I interpreted kibairege kikirirege obati kikirira abandi barugiremo batabukire bagena out of protest. Did it serve the purpose? 10 minutes
nyoki manyire busaha arugirege meeting na hakanize meeting
yego
chairman arugirege meeting yaturaga yagamba agenda meeting endi ya water ya mais niko gambirege ba members bamwekiriza baga agenda so ile muramo reading mubisomereke kusikira
ambi ulirize mbiulire mama baireyo nyoma irege na ikana rugaye
of course ati nsonga nkeje baike nsonga eri nsonga nkuru muno mwebembe zatagitwara kuba kikuru akagamba leka tugende tuikale kandi okaikara ntebe katagato okawuliriza kikomeza tali serious okiro hakuba bintu bino byona tukubikora abo aburungi bwe kyoka kyaitu abo aburungi bwa abantu bali abahansi bataine iraka abantu baire busobozi bwabo
nkulirege no gamba nti offices zino za public now no isana kwenda ku dictating
nta ya tokusobola kubaza tuli mu office zino tokusobola kubaza batakuhaire busobozi abantu batwaire busobozi noba hansi bali nikyo kyaleero tukubaliza babutuyire muga titukubaza okiro na meeting ejo ngagieta gicheri ngabo kuba ndi MP
otagiyetenka jawab
ntagiyetenka jawab hati mbaire ndugire mu office yo MP tinkusobola kweta meeting enkege bakuja kumpabuza ogieta nkoha
kandi kyabuze kampulike no gambera
kize still some people babairige mu corridor zabo kono ne bakaguza jawab akweta meeting eni kuonye kama bantu tibamanyire kiki kindi of course akabaona mobilization egamba bantu mutagiyayo but stand akasinga garuhanga tikikusoboka
no haya mobilizing agati
baba kwemanya
okay
mayobo bano otebeza mu kanisa ogamba bantu muleke busuma muleke bwenzi muleke akubikora waba nakora namanya nagagamba bambweine
meeting ege berege
meeting enu ebairege mu barweka bakiria tukuikiraniza abarua kuikiraniza nebya minister wa land zibiyaragire na muno haibara area title rundi ekyapa ibara ligenda mu kyapa nenkozesa yitaka lya kayanja mainile niwe bayirigebe hati alo isuwa ozihulire muntu nagamba ngu omulimo gulo hati guli kuchungura itaka tulirikozesa di ekyo kirija hanyuma suwale iyo bano genda gura itaka tomanya itaka lino kugura lyake ngu itaka lino bundi likura ndiri mawo bicholi rundi ndiri mawo bikaji rundi yombekawo enjo ogura itaka tamanya mugaso gwali hati tukurwanira itaka lino lirugeyo kibe kimuli kyazigati ngira tukwenda kulia yo likozesebo kandi nakanta kamu habwaki minister ya supportingire habwaki parliament ya supportinga ensonga eri tukagenda tukyura nti eitaka eryo niryo abantu bakwegomboize kuteekawo university ya Bunyoro Greater Masindi campus hati nyo abantu bamba kunsobe iyo bakulesere kwekulembera abantu bakulesere kwata mengo bakulesere kusyaburo hata bakukwenda kwata mengo bino bitu tibiri byaitu nkabantu nyowe office enu ngirimu kali kajja kwikangirugemu nabandi bona bali mu office zabo nawo kali kajja kwakole barugemu habwake kintu kya public no rwana ngekiri kyawo okwetoro randa agenda mu koti ndagenda mu aloya ndagenda nka bayibire mbuzi yabo
baitu chairman agambirege amberege nkyaro awo yagamba nti omusango already mu koti gukyaliyo
bakagwizege listen what we are saying bakagwizege minister ogo yahandikire lawyer mukugu is a doctor of law akabana ba lawyers bandi okiro ogo minister aku presiding over rundi niwe akurolera Uganda Land Commission na commissioner register of titles okiro hati wacha questioninga decision actually what we are doing mujunga kieta insubordination
na mubi amataka en official wabazaya minister na loyo na register of titles and court who is super hamugenzu.
What I'm telling you court butahabo irukiro bomuntu akuhura amigirizibwe hati nkwenda ukaguza itwe mbantu ba masindano tutungire itaka akuba kudiokuteka university amigirizibwe nikyo ngambira bintu bino bantu babitaye mukurungi kusana ali mabantu baina maki bakwetaga mubonka individual wenko omuntu hati batwaire itaka ya university hati iwe okwetora oli muntu wa masindano iwe omigirizibwe ki niwe magalizi nikyo jomba gambire gali ba magalizi bajja kuzoka
nyonkugira kie nanka ka murasi niyo yagire mu court
let me tell you there is no case in court omusango gwa ijo bamukagwize ga kibalizege mu court aliyo parties kinaki wano abali mu court who against who
Kamurasi
complaint yagenzere mu court. Listen, complaint yagenzere mu bakigarukire mu complaint kandi kikaguza bakakikaguza minonde ebiri. Kilo minister yaizire muntu wonyine ogono yakibalize. Okyetegereza. Dr. Florence yamukaguza ohanoa bali mu court aitaka lya kayanja kitagarukwemu nakaguza chairman LC5 Tinsa Cosmas najo bakimukagwizege Zaina kimukagwizege Tinsa Zaina council of municipality ohano wali mu court Kamurasi ekagenda mu court buli kutekao injunction eibara ekyapa batakihindura garwanka magalizi bakindu atoko musango we still complaining nikyo menisa yagambire bino byona bikaba byobusuma kandi bitakurwenka ekyapa kikaba mabaraga NTC Masini iyo NTC Masini niyo haide nehereza consent ngubanange area land board hano bakajiconsulting land committee district land board bakagikao ina kiandiko kiona ne bayindura kyapa kino you see so hati basomere petition basoma bahulirize matter of national importance minister ya John Ground yahandika directives by the way in the letter kilikilia directive now commissioner atugambire submitting the other petition yonyini eyabairiye again a copy na other documents nuko asobole genda ahead ku cancelling title ya magalizi nikyo tulo
ninduko wawo
hatugambire koti na minister walis let me tell you muntu aina busobozi ku cancelling title yona no gigaba ali commissioner register of titles koti tesasa mkiapa koti directing that commissioner koti
sasa mkiapa
yes na yegaba directive au kwata pen akateka au signature commissioner register of titles minister directing a commissioner yes
okay
minister directing a commissioner minister atakuandika barua certificate of cancellation akuandika certificate of cancellation ali commissioner register of titles
okay,
so court directs minister can direct
okay now
yes
where do you see abokuba court buwa bwirukiro omuntu wena court tekemerezaga muntu kuija akatayo kwe murgunya
kwe yes
bogenda ekuliriza kandi ekurigisteringa where do you see the usage of this land
now
singaba omuntu agenzere mu court akaregisteringa omusango do you see us having the purpose of Kayanja land served
but ekintu kinkukagwize tubaireke hali stakeholders ba leaders babantu ba councillors okay abairemu na few eminent people abairemu ba leaders babantu abakomerwe nikyo nkuhabuza mulitwe akusarwa muno atali magalizi oha no bateri injunction ejo buli kubanza bakamurasi magalizi atazokewo ito buli twagambaga barabalo embeba zitaina boya maybe nikibamba machande gano garaba galirwe embeba itaina boya au kwa watu bamanyire ekiba machande mbeba hati mbeba musirire mere no gamba arabalo embeba zitaina ki boya ntumanyisa machande gano garaba gaibirwe muntu okyetegereza equally barabalo wanu ba agents ba magalizi bali ma office then you can kietegereza like okay. I've told you me I know on my fingertip people who are dealing with that fraudulent company here in Masini
nkulireke no gamba ngo ali abagamba ganti aizire yarara hanu magalizi abantu abandi baina kubani bakolera that fake thing the magalizi okay
but for me what we are saying habwire buno ompabuize kakusanga aba omuntu wena agenda mukota you see there are two things alogenda kusaba blockage ngu first hold ekyo kintu kimu magalizi no wena akoreke habokanya obunda imuka nkagenda nkatekayo bajja kumpa buzayo wezirano nko musango guli merit first of all so guno musango guli hagati yabakwegondeza byabo nabakwendeza public
okay
bongo sajja akagwizege mukwenda hati university kitwali kihonda ebikajo muje mbirime Kayanja
ebikajo mkyali
tobaire muga
muga patri
akagwizege hati mukwenda itaka lya Kayanja tulikoseke But Ompabuize, was the meeting successful? To me, the meeting was successful. Hakuwa tukozegere recommendation isatu. One, tuongere kusindika, kutabara, certificate of cancellation. Two, university egende kayanja as the earlier recommendation ya district council. Three, municipal council applying the title.
Okay.
After that, tugenda kuharmonizing now with the task force. Okay, yeah. And the communication yaitu omuntu yabaze na task force on our behalf of Dr. Florence na message feedback nyagitunga. I have it. Yagamba in that meeting abe mu district chairman na speaker.
Haro umuntu wenkulora ni mugurukia maiso
like who
kandi na ijo kizirege mu education hall
like who
Kyota Sobora ali nka chairperson soko ulire by the way miteri iwe kwakane kintu by feelings and emotions tikikumensa tikiro ekindu sakyakana by emotions by tukio kiro in reality. Now muketa Kyota Sobora meeting taizireke and they did not say why he didn't come. Two, there is a narrative a government area itaka liya Kamuras. Then Akiri Moses Yagamba Kamuras phased out. That means even the board is no longer in existence.
It is not there.
Now, wherever it's single out, does it mean even its property itekiaro?
No, let me tell you. Omwigo gurwanirwa nka gutema. Tigurwanira nka gukoma. You get me? First of all, mbakagwize kikaguze nyabagamba. Inyo bagamba muri ba Kamurasi. Kamurasi hali ekali yaika anana isatu. Tibakazimalizire kuikozesa.
Habakimu kwenda kale.
No. Nyabagamba Masindi bwera zara barongo mujya kwa mukoze losiki. Tukatunga universally
nane tukafuna
Kamurasi kaikara. So nkwenda kumalira point mukuru tukaba hano mu studio zana. Muntu akatera simu naruga kabango yabuza Kyota Sobora. Iwe Kyota Sobora niwe magalizi. Hata kaungambire tuina abantu who cannot lead. Obwongo bwa buli mitwe y'abantu abandi. Niyo bayi no gamba hano. I've never talked like this. Niyo bayi no gamba hano ngu meeting ende kaikara tutaka kozeki
cheza legit
ere takaikali. Kyota Sobora kampandikira barua na ngamba tibakuija. Na ba members bata wa consulting because after nkabatera masimu. Nikyo kula those few came. Bakabata kumanya. Okay. He did not mobilize them. Nyamutera simu Kyota Sobora nyamugamba iwe nkwesera meeting to harmonize. Hatompandikire barueni. Habwa kibintu byotere mbaruwa tayiziro kabibaza nka mu meeting. Yagamba nja kwijja ne byebyo mbaze. Azire yoga. Secondly nkugambire mwigo. Tigurwanira nka gukoma.
Gurwanira nka
gutema. Itake eryo likatungibwa NTC Masindi. Na title ekusoma NTC Masindi bagiya bagaranka magalisi.
Okay.
Hati muntu wa Masindi akwakaniza university agenda kayanja. Ogo muntu wa mlingo.
Kandi singambani wa Masindi ni ngambe gende Kibonda nkuba nkoze musango.
No, what we are saying is najomba gambirege embuzi bagibire tiruko oginagisize okyoragira zaero
agutayiza kimu
okitaya munju eitaka bakaliba abo kwali kairawo liri aido hati tulitungire tuina kulikozesa
kandi lyakulirira already record
nebikajjo balimire ebikajjo na bintu bindi biriyo mbaire ni ndora abantu ni barugo manya muole ko bakuruga nkani bajanka tulime byokulya kihonda tusapulenge university.
Good. Bongomin oine dakika 5 abasigaye tukolera 5 muhairo musajja mukuru ogo bwire akwa no wabaire in the center of the thing. Abakutura YouTube, thank you very much. And a contagious issue bokuba kutukwataho nkabantu babunyoro nkabantu bamasindi bokuba this is the life of our children, the life of all of us. Haro muzaira agambire ge tukusomesa abana tukubatwara Kampala tukutunde empali zikuchweka baitinywe mu kutuzana obuzana. Bongomin
ati obwire bwange nkwenda mbusome kyandiko kya minister
nkwendo osake ongambire ompabulemu
nkwenda butekera minister
narrative obairo narrative ya Kihonda ogihire mu mutu
timbana narrative ya Kihonda. My issue was the legalities zabairemo.
Okay.
Ati First of all, nkwenda kuterekereza kino. Abule mu oburoho bunu. Almost 80% university mulingo nkuroro kwange. Nkuru erolere Kayanja. Almost 80%. Hati abantu ba Kayanja na Rwijere buli kiro nkibazano gonzo teroga mara kagange. Nsima bukuba bakuba karamyaka kikumo maiso. Ito tutaka zairu. Ngo etakereribo lya ebyenyegesa education purpose. Some years around 1970s in Takazairu. Now the dream is coming to be true. Kunategereza? Hati kamurasi teka bagana taitu ya Kayanja. It is not to anyone record. Etategeta mu ibara lya the National Teachers College, the former National Teachers College. Kani nkwenda kusima direct gono. Principal yabairo by then. He was even present yesterday in that consultative meeting.
October is the month of Integrated Child Health Days. These are days where maternal and child health services are offered by the Ministry of Health in all districts of Uganda. The services include immunization of children to protect them against diseases like measles, rubella, polio, diarrhea, pneumonia, and meningitis. 10-year-old girls will receive the HPV vaccine to protect them against cancer of the cervix, and women aged 15 to 49 years will receive the TD vaccine to protect them and their unborn babies against tetanus and diphtheria. Parents and caregivers, please take all your children for Integrated Child Health Days during the month of October and continue to take them for routine immunization after Integrated Child Health Days to complete the schedule and be fully protected against vaccine-preventable diseases. Adults aged 50 years and above will receive COVID-19 vaccination services and complete their doses. You need to complete your vaccination doses and then get a booster dose once a year. But those with underlying illnesses like high blood pressure and diabetes must receive a booster dose every 6 months. All vaccines used for immunization are safe, effective, and free. For more information, call the Ministry of Health toll-free lines on 0800 100 066 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. Integrated Child Health Days. A healthy child, a happy family.
Kinu kibozi uliza kibozi
98.2 FM BBS. From your speaker to your eardrum, BBS. We got them star-spangled bangers. So let's get back to
Atukali mukibozi akenda na mnana katonyeza ibiri forma radio babasa iwa nyakuri a Facebook YouTube kenda maiso sindiko utuma bwa kuburora omukuru Vincent Businge nkurozere omukuru Baguma Joseph nkurozere message zanyu nja kusoma ombwire bukuja maisao bongo mini twagenda
ndiko kyange kya ministry akwa bantu bakihura kurunti bakimanya Office of the Minister of State for Lands 20th of September 2023. The chairman district land board Masindi district na kiandikira chairman wa district omutwe nukubaza land comprised in Buruli block ibindi. This office was petitioned by the office of the mayor Masindi municipality, who alleged that the above captioned land was fraudulently transferred to Magali's Distillers Uganda Limited. I studied the petition and also visited the locus on the 14th September 2023. Before my visit to the locus, I had a meeting at municipal council offices, which was attended by area members of parliament, local leaders, officials of the district security committee, and other stakeholders. After the meeting, I visited the locus in Kwo and consequently direct as follows. And number one, the above captioned land was given by the community, Okura was given by the community for education progress. And when the National Teachers College, Masindi, and Kamara Teachers College were phased out, the land was not available and hence did not belong to Uganda Land Commission, but rather reverted back to the community. The act of the Uganda Land Commission to allocate this land to Maglis Distillers Uganda Limited was therefore void. The land having reverted to the community falls within section 59 clause 1A of the Land Act, which gives the district land board authority to allocate land in the district which is not owned by any other person or authority. Accordingly, the National Teachers College, Masindi, having been phased out, rendered the land available for allocation by Masindi District Land Board. Since the land is now available as per section 59 clause 1A of the Land Act, the District Land Board should convene in accordance with the procedure and allocate the above captioned land for use by Bunyoro Public University, Greater Masindi campus for education purpose, being the use for which the land was originally donated.
Okay.
Now, the leadership of Masindi municipality and other stakeholders should convene, submit an official application to the Masindi District Land Board and also indicate the name for the land to be allocated for the use of Bunyoro Public University, Greater Masindi Campus, signed by Dr. Sam Mayanja, Minister of State for Bunyoro Affairs. Now, a meeting ya ijo, Washington, kwendo itegereze kantu kanabauliza. It was arising from number 4. The leadership of Masindi municipality, Tibagambirege Masindi district. Kuitegereza? They called all the stakeholders. That means Masindi municipality alimu MP, alimu mayor, alimu ba councillors bona, alimu division chairpersons na ba stakeholders. Luckily enough, I was so happy kura ba stakeholders abama babaire mu governing council ya Kamurasi, even na Kabaliga na National Teachers College ya Inanka NTC. Now, it was from that background that the meeting was convened. Ekigendero ke meeting ya ijo kibege okwikiriza ebimbu ya minister bya directingire. Hati enchi wamebaire mu gaijo bajja kubikwata byona municipality erabi yoho resolution council ya municipality ne funa minati ekusaba eitaka babitwalire nkaha district land board.
Enchi wamebaire mu gaijo ebaire on behalf of who? Ebaire
on behalf of the leaders and the stakeholders. A meeting de kankugambira babaire muga municipality MP, the minister akugamba leadership of Masindi municipality.
Okay, go on.
Abaire muga MP yabamu mayor na ba councillors be yabamu ba division chairpersons. That's the leadership of Masindi municipality,
yes,
inclusive their councillors. Then yabamu na ba stakeholders abahiba magezi prominent ababaire meeting. If I could read the attendance, these are prominent persons abalimu Masindi mun. So it was from that background, your minister, that the opinion leaders and leaders came out with that resolution ya MP akozereki. So nkusaba abantu ba Masindi kutuwaliza hamu. Let us support the idea of all of us getting that university, regardless of where you belong. Habokuba ekintu kinu ekyokusoma kigira kala kigira kintu eki okuya muntu mutamu education purpose only. Education purpose kufuna nanka certificate ya kugamba I qualify for this profession. So ebintu byabantu bakuhura manya birinkaha ebe byona time will come to pass. Ijo speaker tugambire there is a step he has already taken against the register of titles bamu meetinga aja kuhandike baru kandi nyo nkusaba abandi basakwa bakwasira mwanda gwe court. I have no problem with that. Others are using this consultative meeting using the guidance of the minister. The end means of it all, we should achieve that land and bring it back to the original purpose ya minister ya gambire. And finally, Munyoro Washington, ekintu university kinu abantu kibatamire muno kandi jo nibondo zirege bantu baina bukali ijwale obalize bikigambo bagende bakikutwaliramu.
Okay.
Obayiruga mu meeting, feelings abantu ziboine. People bakwenda kwa university would have been there by yesterday, not even today.
Okay, thank you very much. Nkwenda genda mu Mandela 5 minutes tugende amutugwe kiro kino but of course muratuganyira kibozi kitwairo bwire but it is worth it.
I think abantu betegereze barwa ya minister. Ati bataba mu kwemurugunyu.
Okay, deka tulize.
Issue ya kayanje balizibu bantu baingi. Yesterday I want to regret having not attended that meeting. Mbaire yesterday ni organizing AGM, annual general meeting, St. Dominic, nawe byona byenyegesa, then agenda kuzika Bujenje. So I didn't attend that meeting, but also nkwenda gamba kinu nti kikusasa muno kuba nti areas ezimu zi concentrating on development agenda ito tukyali mu Kurwana. Did I hear a statement that even kusana bule mu Saddam Hussein and George Bush? I heard that statement. Tukusana tuli mu Israel na Palestine kusikuranga na issue of importance. But nkwenda gamba nti omanyire omunyora gamba nti buli enkobe yongera kutemba omuti. Enkobe. Omanyire enkobe hanso okutezoka kurungi. Baboon enkobe. Buli bwe yongera kutemba omuti haiguru.
Ito ntwero
ne bya hansi tutanga kubireba muno na atali interested na areba you. Now I have come to understand that Magalizi asobora kuba yabaire munyo. Orundi akaba nabantu be hanu abamulemeero apa.
Magalizi bakatugamba kwa South Africa.
Obuyizire masindo mai. No, this ngakugamba iwogira wiso. Nyengira miso. Mandela Internal Security Organization.
Muno nkadiployinga.
I deployed.
Magalizi akyambuzire.
No, Magalizi obuyizire masindo mai hali yarai. Do you know where he slept?
Ekyonkine.
Magalizi obuyizire masindi omanyire hali yaraire.
Manyiro.
Nka.
Wiso ikyakoro muri mu.
Now let me tell you that Magalizi osora kuwesanga Magalizi wenyini interest 90% ali munyo. Yes, akwetaga kayanja. Interest za Magalizi 10% in that issue. 90% ali munyo. 2, nkwetaga getting interested using wiso. Omanyire habwaki abantu abamu balemere hali Kihonda. Do you know the interest there?
Kihonda in land title and it is the only land they have.
Dig further into the personal interests is abantu ezibaina on Kihonda land. Use wiso to go for that. Now, a meeting yesterday, yitu abasomere history Europe, akaba what we used to call the Congress system. Omukuru jo akasoma European history. Yesterday's meeting would be termed as the Congress system. One leader at one time in one of the congresses in Europe akataming a certain congress as a piece of sublime mysterialism and nonsense. Because the intentions, the objectives were very clear for yesterday's meeting. But the actions and reactions in the meeting were uncalled for. The actions and reactions in that meeting were uncalled for. Omukuru MP wakuba yesere a harmonization meeting. Tukwetaga kuteraniza bitekerezo hamu. At the end of the day we should be seen moving in the same direction. Did it happen yesterday?
Kugambira
Aroho pate erugirohoga eri aggrieved. There was a meeting, as you said, it is said that there was a meeting before a meeting. Why? What was the interests in that first meeting? Baizirege kubanza kubaga ebitekerezo by'ababiri on table orundi bagabe na hidden intentions. I believe so. That they had hidden intentions. Tugende to orchestrating this and fail the other. But anyway, mubyona nkwenda kugamba nti
Linda amali kale mugambe
tubayirege almost decision by unanimous. Abayoga muntu agambire geno. Karuka noka by gikamu out of all those people in the house.
Okay.
Then maybe we can count those Bogambirige bageze gikara, but we voted. So decision is to want to call.
I don't regret. Nyo wagenze gikara tinya commerce ngamba iro.
But also what I want to agree with that information the Honorable Member of Parliament is giving. But Honorable Member of Parliament wetaga atanda ratinga that one single no, and the people ababege supposed to be meeting tibasobola kwija olundi bayanga kwija. There is a section of the Kihonda faction.
Those factions.
But you have given your reasons why you didn't come.
Yes, mine is very clear. Mine is very clear. I'm development oriented. I'm an educationist. I cannot fail to attend such a meeting. But I had an equally important education meeting in a school where I'm at the center stage of organizing a PTA. Kandi byona biri birungi. So, nkwenda kumalira nyoni ngamba nti ekintu kya Kayanja land, we have already moved many steps into it. Nkwenda kusaba abanyakitale twena tubaza kintu kimu. Me, I'm for Kayanja. I want to put my position very clear. I'm for Kayanja because I know that is land which was gazetted for education purposes.
Okay.
And it has never been gazetted for the same.
Okay, thank you very much. Abuliza ita barungi tenkwenda RDC kiro kijaba iroga RDC ngabirano wagambirege. I'm not going to talk about the letter of the minister. A minister is a minister. He directed, and we are supposed to read the letter, understand, and implement what he said. Those were the words of the resident district commissioner, Masindi district, Omukuru Ngabirano. Eme, oine chokwenda kuongeraho mukuru RDC, deputy RDC.
Nze just nja kwebaza bano abakulu kubibadde boogera, naye kati nze nga representative wa central government mu district kyensobola okugamba abantu abakulembeze b'e Masindi ne ba stakeholders nti kakati okufuna public university wano mu Masindi tubanga abali okugabana ku national cake. Mu Uganda tulina sub-regions 18 naye si buli sub-region nti erina public university. Esente zigenda okufundinga public university ne Masindi zigenda kuva mu gundi mu national coffers. Si kyekyo honorable. So kitegeeza nti omusolo gwe tuli okuwa kwe bali okujja naye competition y'amaanyi regions endala. Madi bagala university, Busoga bagala university, Bukedi already balina Busitema university, naye waliyo regions endala nyingi zitakola ki zitalina. So kati feje tuko mu kulwanagana wane Masindi ojja kusanga ngo omukisa gukoze eki gugenze walala. So nze nja kusaba nti bana Masindi bonna buli gwe kikwatako mwesotinge okulwana kuno okuliwo kuli uncalled for. Temwetaaga kulwana kubanga university mwabajja okusinga okugifunamu.
Tweyanza gabawuliza bita balungi hamwe bali kuliza BBS Farmer leka tumulumu kataito tukurosinge tugenda mtu gwaitu ogwa kiro kino.
This is BBS #1 in Bunyoro, years in a row and still going strong.
Yes, exactly, and still going strong is BBS Radio. Akaireka nukwenda kimukutandikira mwawe. Soke mpomule mukataito kati ngaruke then njya kwija mwa RD. So tugambire emyaka mwaka mara 38 mu kwasire steringi bike mukozere bikururwaho ebitugamba nti kino na kino tukine kuruga twaruge mu independence habukwa ninyo government ero sazi titujja kweta babi na Isa bobote batugambire eri abiri hati kuruga twarugiro ku myaka 60 tugimazire Uganda biki yesobere kwa chivinga andi muno byogamba ngweke tukakimara deneri ariyanyi tusemere tuliteke nka bagambo buli bwenguzi butulemere hali nkubaliza abakuru okuruga mu district ya Hoime kyokejo baba chwere irege habo kozesa kubi ofisi no kuli enguzi nimugiro buli bwenguzi twatandika ku burwaniso
bakende musanga
ababa chwere ire kibonerezo kiba kibonerezo tibakenda musanga babagambire basasule fine $5 obundi kugenda munko hatoli bwa kwasa sule $5 nikimanyiso obonereye katugire tuti tugaruke
Nyara East Africa noba kwebembero mukora ebigimusa ebirime ebyembaganiza ebyokubyara n'okujuba micro kigimusa kiyaka kugo muyara nkikozesebwa mu kubyara n'okujuba ebicyoli kandi kirimu ebirisa musanju ebirakonyera kutunga olwezo olwingi
nkatandika kukozesa ekigimusa kyayala microbe omukubyala n'okujuba ebicyoli byange sizoni ehoire ebicyoli byange bikoto kurungi amagesa gange marungi ensaha 3 kuruga omwekemu nizo zikyakizireyo
gura yara microbe kugo mudoke kuri haihi ekutunda embazi ebirime runterera omukugo obuli John Sekamwa hanoti musanju noti ibiri ina munana ina mukaga itano ina
This is PBS number 1 in Bunyoro. Years in a row and still going strong.
No. Ekyapa kya highway Magalizi.
Feel the breeze of PBS. Let the music surround you.
Niye kusazamu. Magalizi era litwaro.
This is PBS number 1 in Bunyoro. Years in a row and still going strong.
Abauliza itabarungi akairere ko karuke nyini kwenda gendera kimu mu deputy RDC niwe nkutandika nkabagambira tutugira hano protocol obutubaka satu ine nsonga tumanyire rurerero wawe niwe tutandika nayo soko tugambire kuruga nkaga na gumu what we have achieved where do we need to put our much strength in the development of Uganda nikyo kuranke to mukuru Mandela omukuru Mandela ono ali muhandiki
Owa
NRM Masindi Municipality kada member of National Conference Deputy RDC you are representative of the president of district that means you represent central government omukuru Bongomini Isaac ali mwebembezi owa hansi local government baitu kandi ali wekitebe ekya FDC Katonga so ni hira FDC ajya kutugambira towulirege omukazi nankaba mweto Nyangoma naye yanjura ninye Nyangoma honorable or municipality FDC Katonga.
That is stubborn.
So kadi nyino omukuru honorable member parliament Masini municipality honorable Businge Joaba Bwoli kandali FDC naja nankumbi
FDC
nikimanyisa nti opposition well represented and government well represented. Tutandike
esebo neyanziza
baitu muranganyira bokuranka kwemereza nkataho burango arobu kwetagisa burabe kaira
it is okay neyanziza okusokera ddala nze ndooza nti okutubanga tugenda okutandika okwasesinga biki Uganda byetutuuseeko oluvannyuma olw'okufuna independence tulina okusooka okutunulako emabega Uganda yali efaanagana etya nga tetunnaba kufuna independence then bwe tubanga tuvudde mu independence tulina time Uganda gye yatambula okuva 1962 nga yakamala okufuna independence okutuuka 1986 nga NRM government enabakola ki tenaba kugenda ku ntebe then n'okuva 1986 okutuuka kati wetuli nga NRM government eri mu ntebe ate era ne okuva kati n'okweyongerayo ngira tulowooza nti NRM government ejja kubanga ekintu ekyakitambuza kakati Uganda bwe yali nga tenaba kufuna independence first of all bw'ogenda bw'otunulira offices ez'enjawulo mu gundi mu government zaali nga zirimu abazungu balina influence y'amaanyi balina nga buli kimu kyonna be bakola ki be bakitwala be bakomandinga be bakiridinga ekyokubiri bw'otunuulira ku nsonga nga zino waamanga ezikwatagana ne democracy almost teyaliiwo mu biseera by'abazungu kubanga ojjukira bataata baffe babatwalanga nga ba slaves nga tebeeyagalidde omuzungu ng'akeera bukeezi n'adictating and in most cases buli kimu kyonna kye baali bakola baali bakikola oluvannyuma olw'okulaba nti okusinziira ku interests zaabwe selfish interests zaabwe kyova olaba nti n'obubbi bwali bungi nnyo naye nga babba abannayuganda babba ebyobugagga byaffe okugeza bw'otunuliranga Budongo Forest sawa zino bw'ogenda e Bungereza ojja kusangayo mu gundi mu stores zaabwe nga zijjuddemu logs timba eyali ava waneeno bamubanga ne bamutwala gold ebyobugagga bingi edda bw'obanga era mu Bungereza yennyini eyo ojja kusangayo ekibuga kye bayita Birmingham City naye Birmingham City esente ezakola ekyazimba ekyo ekizimbe zava mu pamba eyali alimwa e Busoga n'emmwanyi ezaali zirimwawa egundi e Buganda ng'omuntu agenda n'akugulako again n'atwala pambawo abo abazungu naye ng'okusasula ate akusasula ng'ate azze kukima gundi pamba mulala nga season endala yakoze eki nga yatuuse so bw'obeera mu life eyo nga abannayuganda tebasobola kubeerako mu bifo biri elective tebasobola kubeerako mu offices ez'amaanyi amakubo abazungu nga bakola ago ge bamanyi nti gajja kusobola okutambuza ebyamaguzi byabwe okubitwala mu nsi endala for processing because mu Uganda tetwalina even a single processing factory naye bwetufuna gundi bwetuva mu life eyo netufuna bannayuganda ne bagamba nedda tukooye efujjo tukooye ejjogo tukooye obubbi twagala independence kakati Uganda bwefuna independence of course yasooka okubeera president yali kabaka Edward Muteesa owokubiri then yali prime minister yasooka yali gundi Obote president Milton Obote the late kati eyafa kakati awo of course being nti twali twakava mu nfuga eya gundi ey'abazungu ate jjukira n'abazungu bano okugenda bagenda nti ekiseera nti bali tebakyagala nakola ki kugenda naye oluvannyuma lwa bannayuganda okutandika okwerwanako n'okuteekawo pressure ey'amaanyi kyekyabaviirako okugamba nti nedda abasajja bano bagezi kati tebakyayagala kubafuga ne bakola ki ne bagenda so mu kugenda kwabwe baatukwasa obuyinza naye ng'abantu bebakwasizza obuyinza first of all baali tebabubeeranga mukko nga tebamanyi omukulembeze olina kukola ki omukulembeze olina kutambula otya ensonga lwaki walaba nti era almost ebizibu abazungu bye baatulekamu byasigala nga bikola ki nga bitambula ng'ono abeera pulezidenti n'osanga nti emyezi 2 bamugjeeko ono abeera gundi abeera ani gundi mu offices ez'enjawulo ng'omuntu abeeramu akabanga katono nnyo ensonga lwaki okuva 1962 okutuuka mu 1986 era still ba president bangi abakola ki abakyuka era embeera bw'ogenda mu infrastructures ng'amakubo amalwaliro ebyokwerinda era nabyo nga ntalo zaafuuka ki ntalo era bw'obanga zizaayo kaakatambi emabega before the coming of the NRM government ng'osanga nti almost buli mu region yonna ey'ensi eno mu Uganda wano ng'erinamu ekiwaayi kyaki ekyabayeekera nga bw'ogenda mu West Nile osangayo ono kati third prime minister General Moses Ali alina ekiwaayi kya command bw'ogenda gundi eno wa Eneteso nga nayo waliyo ekiwaayi kyaki ekyabayeekera na wano mu Western Uganda waliwo abayeekera abaki ab'enjawulo abaali bawakanya gavumenti ezakola ki ezaaliwo ADF sinkadde nnyo enebadde yakakola ki yakajjabuzi so President Museveni bw'alaba embeera bwe yali etambula ekiseera ekyo nga gavumenti tulina president naye nga president abeera Kampala ebitundu ebimu tabikontrolinga n'agamba no sijja kukkiriza nsi yange esigale ng'etambula bweti
katugaruke tutandikirawo webali muno okutuweereza background eya before 86 now tukwenda n'ogya kumalira Otaira hanu 86. Boizire mu 86. What happened?
Okay. Soft on my hands and makes clothes smell nice. Can you imagine? Bull cleans utensils, clothes, and can also be used for bathing.
Bull washing bar. Move with the times. A new way for all types of washing.
Yara East Africa noba akwebembera mu kukola ebigimusa ebyebirime ebyembaganiza ebyokubyala n'okujuba. Micro kijimusa kiyaka kurugo muyara kikozesebwa mu kubyala n'okujuba ebikyoli kandi kirimu ebiriyisa musanju ebirakonyera kutunga olwezo olwingi.
Nkatandika kukozesa ekijimusa kya yara micro omukubyala n'okujuba ebikyoli byange sizoni ehoire ebikyoli byange bikoto kurungi amagesa gange marungi ensaha 3 kurugo mweke nizo zityakizireyo.
Gura yara micro kurugo muduka ekuli haihi ekutunda embazi y'ebirime runterero omukugwa bundi obulimi John Sekamwa hanoti musanju noti ibiri ina munana ina mukaga itano ina.
BBS. We are all you need.
Agwe bali munokuruga yoko ambere tubayire omu kumura mu kutaito tunyuire mu rwendo rwa maize. Mukuru aradisabere kyatwara hatutugarukire mu 86
yes.
And above.
Kakati bo tunolira President Museveni okuva bwe yawamba obuyinza n'afuuka president nga bwe nkugambye nti Uganda yalina ebizibu bingi. Ekisookera ddala tetwalina stability buli kiseera nga political instabilities okulwanagana abayeekera era kyekimu ku bintu in fact ekyasikiriza president okugenda mu nsiko. Kakati bw'agenda mu nsiko kyasooka okukola kwe kulaba nti entalo ezo zonna ezaaliwo bw'obanga ojjukira bulungi ffe twali tukyali bato naye bano Mukulu Mandela ne Bongomini n'abalala bayinza okuba nga bo baali balaba bulungi ekyali kigenda mu maaso. Uganda eno yatuukako ekiseera for example abantu abaali e Masindi wano ng'omuntu bw'aba ayagala okugenda e Kampala tasobola kuyita Kafu n'agenda Nakasongola Luweero ng'alina ate okugenda either okuyita eno side eno Mbarara oba n'agenda n'ayita mu Northern Uganda nga asaliikiriza awo wonna ng'abayeekera bakola ki. Naye kati wenjogerera ssaawa zino mu Uganda temuliimu kitundu kikontrolingibwa ki
road block.
Tetukyalina road blocks kati tulina checkpoints.
Ate ekyo tukiyita tuta security
oba political stability. Nti tetukyalina omuntu osobola okutambula ne bw'oba oyagadde kutambula ssaawa 10 ez'ekiro ssaawa 7 ez'ekiro ssaawa 8 tolina kyonna kikola ki kikutawaanya kyonna kisobola kwewaliikiriza. So kukikwatagana ne security mu nsi mu Uganda wano ekyo kyo government ya NRM escowarinze ndooza to a percentage of 99%. Kakati ekizibu ekirala kye twalina nti tetwalina gundi tetwalina democracy before the coming of the NRM government nga abantu aba opposition nga chairman wange ono Bongomini ne Honorable Joab nga tasobola kubeera na space tewaliyo gundi platforms zebasobola okukozesa era nga tosobola kukeera ku makya president ne bw'abanga alina kyakoze nga tekikusanyusa ng'omuntu osobola tebayina freedom of expression ng'omuntu osobola kujja n'ogamba nti osobola okwogera nga bw'okola ki bw'oyogera. So President Museveni kukikwatagana ne democracy ne freedom of speech and expression ekyo nakyo n'akikolako. Ensonga lwaki osanga RDC oba deputy RDC nze ndi wano naye ne Honorable Joab ne gundi Honorable Bongomini basobola okwogera freely oba bye boogera bituufu oba si bituufu naye wabeerawo ensonga esobola okutuleeta awamu nga twetaagisa ffenna okutuula awamu just like nga yesterday bwe walabye gundi Honorable Bongomini ku nsonga ya university yagambye no ensonga eno sijja kusobola kugimala bwomu n'awandiika era mu bantu be yawandiikidde kwe kwabadde Honorable Joab kwe kwabadde ne office ya RDC era eyabadde represented ne batuuka ne boogera naye nga tebali mu kwogera because nti ewa FDC bali baaki ba NRM. So omuntu yenna omukulembeze yenna akkirizibwa okwogera nga bw'ayagala ate okwasociatinga n'abantu bonna bayagala nga tayinaamu buzibu bwonna. Kakati bwe tuba tufudde ku ekyo ne tugenda ku infrastructures bw'obanga otunuulidde before the coming of the NRM government oyinza okusanga nga wano mu Masindi district temwalimu hospitals yali emu Masindi okitegeera oba health centers naye kati osanga nga sawa zino ku parishes gundi health centers zigenda paka wa ku parish level. Health center 3 nazo weziri
bagamba busamu mibazi
wanji
bagamba temuli ddagala
mutemuli ddagala anti kakati ekyo ezo zezimu ku gundi ku challenges because bwobanga ogenda okola ku byobulamu ng'ogambye nti ogenda kutandika kujjanjaba abantu kiki olina okusooka okola oleeta ddagala n'oliteekawo nga tewali bizimbe. Nze saawa zino naalibadde musanyufu kyalibadde kineewaliikiriza ng'omuntu akugamba nti kakati RDC n'ebizimbe tebikola ki tebiriiwo okitegeera oba baleese eddagala ne baliteekawa mu miti. Olina okusooka okuteekawo structures abasawo we bagenda okusula n'eddagala mwe ligenda okukola ki okugira okuterekebwa. Kakati tojja kuleeta ddagala likole ki libeeraawo, olina okusooka okuzimba ebizimbe. So kati saawa zino gavumenti amaanyi ebadde gatadde ku kuteekawo ebizimbe. Kakati ebizimbe bw'oteekawo ebizimbe ekiba kiddako okukola ki kuteekamu basawo. Kakati abasawo bw'omala obbateekamu n'oleeta ki n'oleeta eddagala. Naye era nga bw'omanyi nti gavumenti ezimba ebizimbe n'ereeta abasawo. Kakati abasawo bali akabaleeta ne bagamba kakati mujja kufuna emitwalo 800. Omusawo n'agamba esente mutuwa ki ntono. Kakati nga tennaba kutuuka ku kyakuleeta ddagala ate abasawo ne batandika okukola ki okwekalakisa naye nga baakajja. Naye gavumenti negamba katono nnyo negamba tetujja kutunula ku ekyo. Kakati eyo health sector yokka. Kakati bwe tugenda ku gundi ku nsonga ey'amakubo road network
enguudo
mu 1986 abali wano bajja kunjulira before the coming of the NRM government tetwalina makubo nga ge tulina kati. Tulina ne anti kati obudde ompadde butono kibuzo
watandise saawa 3 zennyini.
Okay. Tulina ne border posts okitegeera mu President Museveni tannaba kujja kubajjukira border zino zikola kyamaanyi nnyo okututumula gundi eggwanga mu byenfuna n'okukulankulana n'omusolo. Naye kati saawa zino njagala bano abali wano era bajja ku bearing witness nti tetulina boda etalina luguudo olutali gundi olutali tamakiti. Saawa zino osobola okutambula from border to border. Amakubo gonna bakoze eki of course n'ebirala bingi bw'ogenda ku byenjigiriza amasomero saawa zino buli parish erina primary school as per the government policy. Tuli mu kuzimba CD schools buli sub county eberenti eberanaki
yes nkujja garuka of course nja kwayo na kaira kandi abakuru bano mazire kubaza abokuba mukabaro bamara kubaza iyo uwo munju dayine correct wene gamba aba itukali ko balize mukisika tikaliyo ondupiriri now nkwenda kakole kasaju kanyama kasoji kanyama hati kangaruke mu mukuru Joab omukuru wa RDC abaina isana gamba obwire muhaire butoito kyonka ndengere ko mu bwire bukumara bukusanga nti nibo bali mu kintu nibo bamazira obwire myaka nyingi batwine ni batukarakata oyiro ayisaina nyorekeze nti NRM ekozere bingi muno no bwire bwe muhaire butaito tibumazire kubimarayo ebyabalizeo. So Honorable Joab 10 minutes.
Otyo muno wetu moderator na mukuru wa RDC abo ensonga ezo tukubaza hali emyaka nkaga nogumu ya independence.
Emyaka nogumu binga bitwikirewo
ntwerema kindi kyokubanza kitwe na kitwikirize nga na myaka nkaga nagumu eno 38 ebaliya wekitinisa Yoweri Museveni.
Soko musime abwekyo abandi bona bale muagaine months and years.
Niwe yabali misaga iyo ukimanyire Museveni abaira at the center of Uganda's political problem
antikumesa wamani muno.
That one I don't want to say that, but for me the issue is aloho bantu abandi ati for example torora hano nturwandira bikaro byobwebembezi hala abantu bamani batajja kwesimba nagamba ebetimbirimu wena ganyo mani gange kijja kuba kuno no nagata kyaka nwe na influencing decisions ebikugenda ku maiso. So emyaka 38 ya NRM kyokubanza bajungu bakaruga mu office banyafrika twaikaranga mu office
naito okubaire mu parliament
bundi nanyoti nkubaire mu parliament bati nabo bujungu nabo banyafrika bande bakabaye kyoka kikuru muno kiri nti banyafrika tukagarukanga mu office kuruga iguru pakanka hansi ije kaba achievement kwefuga itwenga twesaliro itwenga ekinyoni kyonkorora ekyamani kyoka barugire mu office bagaruka migongo yaitu bakolera in the background tikiri kyangu kwekulembere ihanga hati utamanyire nti ali mama hanga gandi agabajunguga kuli nyuma oko luna mahanga gandi gaheruka kulinka inyuma so ito tulo maiso baina bo stili bachatulinka omabega gaitu habokuba tukubasigikira muno mu police runde mikore na busente kuranti tweyemereizo nko muntu wena alo enkurakurana eba eina kubaho ngo bwire bukya bukasweka tusabo hakana ngai wazairwe otali mu rugoye ukajya rugoye ukajura atole musaje ukusana mule jole hano mu BBS tinuko yego okuhereze ihanga
kura busagi hakaniza
busagi hakaniza ati population ya Uganda increasingire abantu beyongereke obwingi kandi abantu bakiraga
nare mwerega amani ya kiretereze
abakizire
yagemendwa ile za itaga abantu
nabuli population tekagarukira uganyuma iwo karwa mu Uganda ambali bakoze survey bagamba ngo population rugira milioni 10 yagaruka musanje no tubantu soma economics batwegisaga bagamba gangu economics I mean population egira dati geometrical increase etera mu mirundi inga esatu bulanyuma ya myaka 10 okiro so population mu Uganda tekagarukiraga hansi kuruga enseni yatandikire kuruga twarugire mu independence na lero
baiti nkayuwe omwebembezi no mukuru omuntu omukuru ayikairo na role bintu yenyuma ngeri byali
ati nyoba kangema
akutasi
leka nyoba kangema bakantira kikatu bakantira mulembe gwa Museveni nyonka za mulembe gwa mini batangeme so gamba mikori no
kurungi baita
shati tindo iyo bwene nkafamizos gamba of course obuhereza nensi egena nekuguka hatibula abantu bamu leka ngambire hatibuli obude soke twasaraga mwaka gumurundi gumu Christmas ikiri
batati mukusara buli
ati bantu beyongere kuguka babegeze bantu begere bantu basomere beyongere kusoma kitegereza so ati abantu buli culture bwebembezi mu African kwebembera kuba mukama oina kurwana osingule mugezi wabo okitegereza aite bagezi bebona wenu wasigalo wabeki mukama bati ejo nkora ikisaka tugeze tukora ki tukirugamu okirora tugeze tukirugamu so ensi alo bintu bindi bigera nibija for example population y'abantu increasingire yongere bwingi hatiba yongere bwingi na government niyo nyini ya NRM ekwekulembera bagambaga ngo services are demand driven by the way akukanta ako nako kazibu ngo services are demand ngaba kuzetaga bakole
bazisabe
nibo bazitungi bazisabe okirora hati abantu barabe yongere masindano twine bichweka ali bantu batayikaraga habo kwa population ekabaki ntito nabantu kukora bakabataka manyire nabana na ika ya memu nalima obicholi bya maunde nalima obunyoba na obutakulikulya bulya okirora so hati ekikugambira tuina bichweka mu Uganda mu namasindi ebitaikarwa mu gabantu nikyo okura side yoko kikakijoko kimenga mukama akateka y'abantu bande abakizire kwijaba abajaga bano kira muno barugire munsi zindi nikyo okura ogenzere yoko kujya kusanga ibalisa nabateka yoko mugende mulisa kira segyo
Amina kagirete yakiteekamo bananka
banubi
okiro ntoma abantu bagireyo biro bino by the way
kiki muno hali twikira
abantu bakaba bataliyo ali mugonza kigero kwika ikienda kinana abantu bakaba batakoze bataliyo
haliyo bano bomatira
hata enamba y'abantu egenze nekoraki
neyonge
hata Paris yibasazire erima abantu oyina kutayesomera erima abantu oyina kuteka mailwa. So some of these services are demand driven but after because then now nyonkwenda kubaza ali shortcomings omanye kizibu muno omwana asakurauka lumuntu wena arauka kumanya ekimumigiriza kukira ekikura bya kurungi muntu mga kiringaki otakwenda nikyarauka kuteka kinu nakiri tikimanyisa ngo birungiti bikozere tibiro bibabiro bate ekiba nikyetagisa kukorwawo nikyatunulira
bike bitukwenzere kuteka amani.
For example okwana orora nkugambire ororeba kibalizoira obuhereza tuina kuongera mamani services health education especially now quality kuongera quality muntu agende mu irwaro ajanjabwe bakugambira buli obwo mujungu bakubazawo nyonyi na mwene waitu mukuru ataka fafire juzi myaka eno iso watu yatugambiraga nagamba zibaganga government zinu za hati zinu obundi mwene wanyu ogutinku kwasizemu akantalibanza munali muto buli wavugage gali nogenda agombora mwa chief noganyi na murwaire nibatera waliesi bo bagiraga waliesi izinu simu za line steiner ngazim wireless ati baba kutasoma bagambaga waliesi wireless ati batera simu airwaro hata ambulance nekora
nekutabara
neija agombora nekusanga nibasiba kagali kawa nyuma ambulance nibageni bayoki murwaire busaki watu aranaga mu irwaro nibakuvuga nibakutwara mu irwaro
hana gede kukenga kasanga bali ayo nemere
batati buli babezaga nemere nikyo nkugambira tuwatwara byo kulia watwaraga muntu akurolera mu irwaro bifalise eriyo byo kulia biriyo byo kwesweka biriyo baita ate obunda alobo kwambirizibwa okutwara mu falise mu irwaro okiro so bakware faro oja kwefao kyoko ngambire bageraga irwaro mu chief nibatera simu nejane kupikinga gali yano bakisibana bagere baye mu irwaro muntu nibamuvuga
so kuongera amani amarwaro
so amarwaro tunakuongera amani quality fine ebyombeko kwa bibalizo bati bimbe kwetagisa for example ati nkaitwa antu kanticho yeti ya masinda myaka egyo ngata
kutunga
egyo eri irwaro bakaliombeka gwenkaga nesa
hoyima batungire kiryandongo batungire
gwenkaga nesa o myaka nkaga na gum ya independence tukatunga gwenkaga nesa eri irwaro lya masindi niko Nunda bili nesa
permanent secretary wa health atajana
1923 hati kuruga twayeremere fine NGOs tuongere obombe kona kinaki okuranti achali omulimo gw'amani ogeno okora amasomero kandi buli bo bakoraga uniform ne bagamba sub-region tuombeke somero barano bombeka somero bagena kuombeka zona zikuisana zili quality bana atigenda for example tuina kabale gig Josen Karo headmaster mukutuna abaza bikibi alobyo mbeko byahire myaka dina D na leti bikakoraga tibikakorwaga
kizibu kyohe
tuinano kiema primary school togiro
whose problem is that
ekatwaromia garayi
diyo
priority
obundi diyo takataka submitting
we have submitted in abadio ba submit iwe somero lya government is actual and you don't communicate so kitugamba budget ya services ikwenda kuongerwa muki amani kukitwala nkachikuru bokuraga masomero abantu bandize I think timanye ba mulembe bano mulembe abana basomere mwaka yekienda no garuka hansi government yagabaga ebyokulya masomero gaki ga second rock baita tebazaire no bagura byokulya
okay
basomesa tebakumara mu government schools okurora so tulina kuongera mu service bogaruka ali security yes security ati njagitandikira democracy yagambe democracy democracy is work in progress muli mu kugenda omaiso batu kyali kuika ali tukwetagire ko ali tukwegombeseze amahanga gani for example ati nkanu Kenya mu democracy kyatusinga Tanzania mu democracy kyakora kyatusinga
kweli okwegomba democracy ya Kenya nebyo ne baire omukaruka
that one came after orozere mu ijweze hanu for example twara example ya Bobi Wine hanu ijweze mu election zino bakaita bantu bainga na bainga bafuire jezi Kenya nyenka genda Kenya mu bwire bwa bali ni baikarakasa mirimo yetu negeraka omaiso
obundi okagenda mbere bataye karakasa
no mirimo yagenda kana TV twaraga mirimo negenda omaiso bantu bainga bafuire Kenya okiregeza na lero lino okugura bantu nibachura nga bantu bachabulire nka tibakuzokawo bakatwara gwatu bamboine
bondi bakayiruka bagenda musizide
ate abo bantu baba bakuyiruka okusemerera ihanga lyawo ate olirukire abo kuba toli safe you see so democracy now bogaruka ame we have an army which is definitely a strengthening army kura kioka ame ya ituteka baidi kuba transformed kuba national in character party ya itwe partisan echali hinged on the individual yeah eno gihonde ireno ejo yibeta UPDF enkora yayo nenyombeka yayo liriheli ya Museveni
abageta Uganda people
ini nei mu bigambo ogura na Museveni nagamba ero ibara nkabandi yangire nkabani nyina twikala NRA toka mulire na kibazi spiriteri national resistance army nikyo okura leka ngugambire this army take a transforming it a China test nikyo ngugambire one of the things in democracy okurora kuruga nkaga na gumu titukabaire na peaceful transfer of power ekintu kyamani muno
okay
hata mai orugire na gomu kisaka niyo mukama wago ugaongengezo ugafugira emyaka 45 otero neri kisaka tibaka tungiro test yokora una president ondi so they haven't learned democracy
okay
na bino byona because me I've interacted with many basirikali banu ba UPDF hapo na kugamba musajja murungi batu garuka mwena aremu atogo muri mugo musirikali iwe na kugamba je na kugamba wakuwa murungi muno singo were mwena aremu garuka mwena aremu
hata bakyo tawuliriza okageza
watati nyomba amanyire one kyakubaza taki king two mind yeteri national in character kikumanisa wakusavinga ki muntu NRM out China challenge no muntu
obwire bukwasire
twaire obwire burega transform bangi balizo bogaruka ali matown guide planning after independence planning ya matown kafwa nikyo kura amatown gabaide planned by bajungu nigoga nago bagasisire genda Fort Portal bulikirana turugano ngo tugenda kusoma Fort Portal timu kusobora kwega kintu kya maana ali Fort Portal abokwa town ya Kabarole ekaba planned by bajungu bokurura zinu mbale ezo town za bajungu bate town zimezere itwe tuli in charge zona zili hao kusana silamu
ati Kampala
okura Kampala yaiteji yokurura today ejo Kampala niye kusemba yo I think in East African
in terms of planning
na level of confusion tosagenda Tanzania ukasanga yo town nkege
ukasanga boda bakusizi kwa out competing motoka nao
confusion
baito bagamba bazina anka era nyo FDC ninyo mukira kwanga
otantugamba tuwanga toto
bagamba bakendeza bayam
tuwanga toto first of all kangambire atokimanyire
muno tali niwe ngomesa bana bakatonga babo babongo mini
so what we are saying urban centers site sikwenda kuba restructured nikyo kurora by the way Dar es Salaam
nyikiriza kugo
ngokumalira Dar es Salaam teri town imbi bati bamulembe gwa Tanzania bakara bagamba Dar es Salaam Menesis Kairi bagiruga bagenaka
Dodoma
Arusha Park. Actually no mu Uganda tubaitwikira leveg kwa identifying a new ground niko tutunge town inkana Kasongola hano.
Okay.
Niko tutunge new ground town ebe planned kurungi bateke mukali cha mpyaka. If
we are the same people, do you see it happening?
Of course, if we are the same people,
about confusing it.
But at home, na culture yetu na ye mataringa. Ati President Museveni nyomuganye.
Yeah.
Naturally, his culture na yo ikoraki mu affecting. Nikyo kura, for example, he does not believe ngo basirikale baina kurara decently. Ngo baina kurara arunga kunyirira. Chiki mutambo. Nikyo kura afugire myaka eni yona. Takombekere barracks. Eri very clear ukagenda yo nazamini yayombekere
ebyo kubaza ubundi toli musirikala wo kwa must be on alert
bokazere ko bakaguza ukabaza na mpora mukwenda kurara kurungu genda ya mubaraks ya masindo giroli
oine kuba alert bongomini
alert ati basirikale bensi zindi botu bata alert
okay
tibagira bana baina bakazi who want to sleep comfortable
deka tugere mu bongomini
Chemu na bagenzi bange nabawuliriza
bainiza tukolesa abandi 55
ati mazima gali welfare ya basirikale mbere bakubya materi nungi. Some are still sleeping in manyatas. We have brothers and sisters who are in force. They know where they are sleeping, so that one is not disputed anyway. Now bakuliriza mbera teri nungi ali ni mbaya kabisa. So 61 years Uganda in emyaka nkaga na gumu. Bate emyaka nkaga na gumu 23 ekabamo abekulembezi hayi 8. Na 38 erimu muntu wogu. Muntu wo wakachiwamu ni wakengira nsenu atachuiremu busamu tonda kusakenga. Kandi bintu bingi nyoweki ekinkusa kubani pereza credit government enyakuro. The biggest achievement they have done is to overstay in power. That's the biggest achievement they have done. We karambwe kulembezi.
And power is for keeping.
Power
is for keeping.
That's the biggest achievement they have got for them. And that's what I can be remembering of NRM. Hati, for the last 61 years.
Olina pikipiki ya government okuvuga no
Uganda. Etaha ya government of Uganda. Etaha ya NRM. Etaha musoro. Taxpayers man even may pay tax. In a year sentence in Sasuru. Don't interact with my submission. You quick and for the last 38 years. This government is still crumbling with the corruption. Niwe basuma. Niwe batero institutions zikirenzi kurwanisha obusuma. Nubu nkabalemero no kurwanisha obusuma mu Uganda. Enseno bwire buno mbere tukubaliza all these complaints zo kuhura zin. Uganda is dragging behind. Uganda is not moving. It is because of corruption, which this regime has failed to administer. And they have promoted corruption in this country. Nibo benyini bakuteka ibiragiro na mfuisi zikurwanisha obuli bwenguzi. Nibo benyini bakurugani bagamba muraka kwata basajja abakwiba muno esente bazirukya heru. That's a very big challenge in this country. And it's one of the biggest greatest disease which need to be addressed by all Ugandans. Kandi kitahoire, we shall continue lamenting. Abokuba, budikiro nkibazahan. South Korea was the same level with Uganda by 1962. But it was South Korea buirebun na Uganda. Uganda is just a laughing place. Okuro. Even when the political stability is too gamba, what are the political stability from 1986 to date? Even if we were to say by 1995, almost Museveni akababuire mu Uganda. What are those things that he has done where Uganda has been so peaceful for the time frame in it we carry na yen? Ekyooto kindi, which is still a challenge, is unemployment. Abana bakusoma, but abana tibaina mirimu. The education system in this country does not permit abana kuba job makers. The system has failed to change. Nicho kurati Mr. Museveni abantu be they are crumbling with the industrial hubs. baziteeko abantu bege emirimu yengaro, because the government is being overwhelmed by the number of people who are asking for jobs. So abairo are alternative. Nicho kwa the cooperative unions abairo, purposes of them was job employment. Industries, factories were purposely for creating employment for Ugandans. For all these years, the bigger population of Ugandans, they are buying or advertising a muli mugumu abantu bakusaba nkarukumi. And where is the value for education now? Where the government needs to sit down and think big to create space for young generation etaina mirimu. Look at how the bigger population ebanya Uganda bakuli baturumbirole bikutema bikaijo. Washington orura kirole ni nsasa. These are boys from the age of 15 to 20. Okura, but because they dropped out. The system does not allow the poverty levels, the 39%. Poverty levels, you think those children are back to Mebikaijo, they're coming from a good background families. They fall under the bracket of 39%. That's why even up to now, Mr. Museveni and his government, they're struggling to improve on the 39% household egg. Yabantu abali bana kumuno, bana abali mukinongoro kya masege. You see? That's where they are. So we need to, it is a challenge for all of us. Kurangu Ugandans, kurwani sobuna kubunu. Much as the government has put a system here, PDM, but still it's not enough. There should be other alternatives. Even the little things ebintu bakulima must have the point of the markets. Ready markets for yabantu bintu bakulima.
Bojo sente kabayire sere nyingi yokoza PDM yonk emyoga na dizi.
Do you know why those things failed? And now Mr. Museveni nabantu bagamba mindset change. Abantu muruga bintu byabayiro because it was wrongly brought. Ogamba NADS, who were people in NADS? Look at operational creation. We were being headed by retired soldiers. What expertise did they had in Inanka, agricultural extension services? They had nothing. That's why the government realized it very late that every division, every sub-county now, there is an extension worker. By realizing the extension workers who used to come from OWC, Baliba Sirikale, were not doing enough. That now we have an extension worker, Wabirima, Nabia Ebisoro. But those days we didn't have them. No sanga dole sub-county, Tena Muntogo. Narugera district, one person. That's why we are introducing a system here, PDM. They have recruited those people at every division, at every sub-county. Purposely to give knowledge, no kuyamba abantu, to kosa kurunge centers of government zekuba to fight poverty. But still it's not enough. Even the little people are digging from subsistence farming. Na commercial some few. See, there should be an opportunity of creating a market for those people.
Thank you very much.
Look at the democracy of this country. Democracy is still wanting. The civic space is still shrinking. Look at the education levels. Dropout. Why there is a dropout too much? Washington kugambira. P7 mtagule kitabu. Are you aware that there are some families I want to take in government schools eziri mu central division. You come on Monday. Mkutwale ne primary school weyo kusanga omwana taina uniform yesomero egyo kyonka ni hali na bitabu byena tibikumara. But during that time where they were saying government zere zikabambi, they used to give excise property of the Republic of Uganda.
Obwire bondi kubi nabagenzi bale kababazeyo.
Alright, baitu
ekintu ekindi kyemba nyenda twetegereze kiri kimu. We are talking about poverty.
Yes.
Omwana aruge mu isomero poverty. Omuzaire wenyini yakwire ngutaina bitabu omwana. Omuzaire akurara tamire kireke.
No.
Esende za kunywa kuziya.
Washington.
Let me tell you.
Okubaza ngoma chekara mbya.
Banzo anyonza wamkia.
Batakunywa muenge. But banaku.
Banzo ulire.
No,
haven't you gone to police? Okagenda mu family protection unit. Okasangayo omuzaire omukazi na complaininga of a man not looking after children. Kyonka sente nazinywa
zirizinga. Do you know what people are drinking?
Frustrations. And there are many people who are not coming to it. No, it was just my opinion.
Justification of as to why people are not going to school.
It was my opinion.
Akibairo one. Gambire bantu bana amanya batasome ni kutemera bikaijo. Hati iwe mukuru Washington. Kyokwendo gamuntu atasomere. Tali entitled to quality life.
He can. And he is.
Yes. So therefore, to making sure nti nabo bareke for example makore babatero condition
ebigambo byona babani babigamba inyu aba NRM
you're coming all Ugandans
ba anti no bantu bakuvuga ito tuliye nyuma tukondera ba Mandela bakuvuga
Mandela bitandiko
Mandela bitandiko tugambi
kanire Washington ogenda kumpa obwire bwange musaha 3 dakika 5 mpuziro hano
ojja genda maiso for 5 minutes niko tukwatiyo n'abandi
bawe more than 5 minutes but
kandi nja kuongeraho maisha
but nkwenda gamba nti nkwenda kusima RDC a dissecting reggae Uganda omirundi 3 1 Uganda hansi yowe kulembezi obumujungu the colonial era which was characterized of oppression suppression and exploitation okunyunyutibwa that was a lost time for Uganda. Kuruga Uganda bagitika yenge a British protectorate on 18th of Kumkaga 1894. Omujungu akateka mu kitoyito kyonka na nyunyuta kikoto. It was a period of exploitation, economic sabotage. Mukuru Jowabu may not accept this, but even our own skilled people, our own artisans were discouraged. Na yakoraga omuhyo nyenke na asakure kintu kikiraho. Ebali batere embugo ni bayamu engoye. They had to bring manufactured things. In other words, industrial sabotage. So to me, I believe nti omujungu omukuru Jowabu mwerego ogwire omujungu we akaija kunyunyuta kwihaho. Then after yatweza independence with a lot of questions in 1962. 1962 had a lot of issues. 1966 tuwatandika semataro zaitu hati as Uganda. We had the 1966 Kabaka crisis. Tuwarugamu 1971 obote bamwihaho. Twaija habusumi obwe myaka mwenda eyo kubonabona no ku declining akimu complete ne kyomujunga kabalikero. Habusumi bwamini. Nti Ugandans lost a lot. Industrially tukagenda hansa, agriculturally, education, abantu abasomere bona bakalivinga including the lecturers at universities, they all went. Uganda was ranked as a failed state. From 1979, 1980, you remember what happened? 1979 to 1980, only a period of 1 year and a half, we had 3 presidents. We had Lule who came in for 68 days, Twaba Nabinaisa, Twaba even with the Mwanga Commission. Now, between 1962, Kwika 1986, Tukabanaba presidents Musanj, in a period of only 24 years. By the time of Emiakeno Abiri Nena, twin of our presidents Musanj, you can never have any stability. Tosakuba unenkura kurana. Tosakuba nenkura kurana oine ihanga, eri kutunga president akulema ebiro nkaga na mnana. Yusuf Kironde Lule. And you think into Yusuf Kironde Lule, emiaze gebiri aine kiyakozere? Definitely no. Already kurekeze miaka mwenda eyamini when we had total decline in everything. Inflation went to a threefold. 248%.
By tuwaine biyasobere kora.
Until kwenda kugambi, no. Nangwa, don't look at biyasobere kora. Look at progressively akabana temba haiguru nagaruka hansi. Now, for all that period, 24 years, Uganda eka losing everything. In fact, in kwenda kugambi Washington, and everybody should believe in it. Go to the world rankings. Under the International Monetary Fund and World Bank, Uganda, by 1986, by the time President Museveni took over, Uganda was declared a failed state. Economically, we had gone. Politically, there was instability, there was war, everything had declined. Infrastructure, so to me, I always believe into NRM eka building from almost nothing, from zero, if you remember very well. By the time NRA took over in the liberation in 1986, took over Twinaki, what was there? Unless abana Uganda tuweberu. Nti emiaka abiri nenege nkweno ngambire kiki kiamani muno ekikaba kiri functional. Not even institutions of government were functional. You remember what was happening with the judiciary? The judiciary had already been usurped of its powers. Kurugira kimogwire wamin. The judiciary was not independent. the judges better placed Lord Downs had left the country. Okuro. Avandi bakatani kagaruka bugaruka. Come back to the army. We didn't have a national army. Today somebody will say the UPDF does not have a national character. But which other army in Uganda had a national character? Even during the time of colonial rule. The colonial army was the colonial army Yabairo by that time was loyal even more to the colonists. Amin Wazir na Mahege taking it over. Was it a national army? When you come to Tito Kelo Ruto to Awena Bakumbozi, did we have any national army? It was not there. Today we are proud of having a professional army. A professional army to an extent, to an extent that when you go in this professional army, look at how we are doing our foreign missions in Somalia. I was glad you joined again in Dora.
Even their local character.
Yes, even local character. Even internationally. UPDF is highly respected. We wanted to withdraw from Somalia. Somalia, no, yet with us we would say our comfort is Uganda. How many foreign missions? We are going back to how many foreign missions has the UPDF executed successfully? How many missions?
Exactly. In Uganda.
Now you people, you go back. They are saying we request for you to stay here up to December. This is an army with a national character. Or you don't want some people fail to understand this, that the structure of the army in Uganda and by the constitution, that the army has got a commander-in-chief. Order new moja. If the commander-in-chief must pretend over the army, and the army is listening to the instructions of the commander-in-chief, does not mean that he's army. It doesn't.
Because he's the commander-in-chief.
He's the commander-in-chief. Ekinkwenda kugamba kiri nti tinkwenda kugarukamu achievements za NRM. If we were to mention achievements za NRM, ziri nyingi muno. Kyonka nye kwetaaga kintu kimu ekinya appreciatinga omurugendo rwaitu wa independence. Nti one, tuina kuikiriza omazima gali nti by the time NRA took over 1986, Uganda was a failed state. Buli kimu kiona kibe kyokuombeka buyaka. Hata omuntu agenda nagamba tumazire myaka 38. Tumazire 38 tukasangaho ki. Ngwena ngambe tukasanga abintu byona biri kulungi. Somebody was comparing Uganda with Southern Korea. Somebody compares Uganda with Singapore. Nkwenda kugambira Uganda butulaba tubabaire at the same level in 1962 with Korea and Singapore. Do you know the political history of these countries? Singapore na Korea yokuba no gamba Kim Il-sung. I know, I read the history of Korea. Korea moving through this turmoil of having 7 presidents in 24 years. As we were declining, Korea had stability. Can't be saying Korea in the country, or political stability, or security. In fact, that's what President Museveni has done. Ensure stability, ensure security.
Development.
You see, security is like a common good.
Thank you very much.
We all need it like oxygen.
Thank you very much. Aboliza waita barungi. Now message ano nagambire munyoro Washington bukaire nyowo mulingo nkurora itakalia kayanja lina mukama walio habwaki nkaba kulembezi ba masindi ba kuikalire nebe habuzanga nao tutandikire tuta kandi university eyobe kwerwe obe yombekerwe dini kya banenda kumanyisa yombekerwe di hatibali omubulemu bekulembezi ba masindi muleke kwenda bukoto mukolere hamu enu onu kasanga kitanyata. Thank you very much Kasanga kitanyata.
Nawe chama na Gudaro.
Hey. Okay, thank you very much, Chairman Aguda. Ona Gambile, Washington, thanks for hosting those visitors. I'm Vincent Munakiema, streaming live from Country Inn. Thank you, Baguma Kabaria one. Na Gambila streaming live. Kazuke mfuna bale hasimu kataito tugende tatu.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Edward Kagorogo.
Wewe
program sa Washington. Ekintu omusajja sinikire message ogwala hamanano bonyene. Bu abantu babunyola bekunze barava baketera mu kifuba. Bunyole ja kusigare ni. Akutunura manya itaka manya lyanka manya kihonda. Bule kiyandongo na president akasanga balize kiyandongo kigomba. Tetukusora kwantu funa abantu babunyoro omwana kurugwa guru na rugaruwa nashira kujya kigumba. Akuruga Kampala na ijya kigumba. Bulomo kusika kwenda side yaje akakura hitaka akwenda yombeka ebyo byaya akolera business zayi ndio mukintu ekyo tugambe tukwenda tukolere hamwe esobole kuba era map.
Okay.
Baragaruka mu byo kumuguba bunyoregera kusigara inyuma kwenda kugamiza Washington.
Okay. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Mobile program. Amabara ni iraka mbomwitire namba Samson Kabali. Cyo kubanza kubaza mukuru RDC agambire twagurage imyani mu bikopo muki mu bakuri abwire buri Museveni atakayizire. Emirembe egenda nekura obusumo niyo emirembe abayiro abo kwa minzani zikabastaro batakaziresere mu bwinyi kati. Minzani buzayizire nizikanya twafuna munzani cyagura omwani bikopo. Okay. Gamba ngo inare muri kikozere emirembe egenda nekurakurana.
Okay.
Kitakuze ikindi tugambire ngo inare mu kurakuraniza n'abanyarwanda asaba kolekoho biyekoleire abo kuba amini aroho kugambira mu history hariho enyonyi 28 nize basi ate nare mu yazishire ziri enyonyi ina nizo ziroho
ekane
zikora zibatendereze bombardier n'ibindi
ekande engudo zibagambiro
zikukorwa zina wekigende
kandi buri kimu kiona kibane kigende. Hello.
Hello.
Tata.
Mwebale program.
Wanji.
Ano murongo.
Ego murongo.
Hata nyakintu kyekungima muno. Abantu abo kwikarane barwana muno hakintu kyayemera. Kyakubaira kirungi nibayikiraniza ngala. Nibakora kintu cyongere nuko masinde kurakura naita abana betu kuzara.
Nalongo yo kwendota.
Kitukonya.
Nalongo iwo kwendota.
Agenze. Airukire.
Atu alternative.
Okay. Kadron tat.
BBS FM.
Yes sir.
Mabare kuhereza abantu mu.
Ego.
Amazina ni Karangwa Frank ukumenyeka MC Max Uganda mukijura Masindi Uganda. Nsima mnonga omukuru wa NRM wa Uganda birungi bya kushonga. Na mnonga bya RDH. Omutaba shitaminka program keji mutwe bakotegereza mucyo kuzero kwatiki ebintu kumwa kwatakashaga no buze ibintu bitakwatirinda. So nsima mnonga program ni bigambo byo mshije wa NRM. Ya BBS FM.
We bali mnonga. Hello.
Hello.
Tat.
Washington bali mno program.
Ego.
Mune sigorora. Nyumba ina kwa nasonga university ejo. Na nanga kianjara wale yakabatu wale kimunda no bakateka tisi bakafunza abantu abena byo buri byo abantu baba mure bakafunza itaka bakombeka university. Kusoma niko kila viona nati bafuze takali nangali kiona ndeni bato university kila genda mwili ya kayanja limwe nkayana.
Okay. Nja kubagambi. Hello.
Mwebale program.
Ego.
Ronald mwana wa drop nyinezera mugongwana. Ati onare dabagambire kya mugasoke kurwanira itakere likarwaye kandi twakera tukore kati twine kyokora. Nyomba inengira kibaire kiri kirungi kurandizirwandirwe kandi yatandikira gukora ekindi ke protoze ya university kandi eri nombi. Saverwa omuntu wa Masindi hano naye sivana kamba itakali akamurasi zikire kitakwetagira kimukure kigambo university again kayanje asifu yo kamurasi tiri mu Uganda tiri mu Masindi tinkumanyawo. Hata nikija kinsobeire jenanka honorable empagambire nti chairman abaire yoga baitu zairo mahura uwe nyine na yegambira arugire yoga avoine ndorukurato iwe tari supposed kuba mu abantu bari supposed kuba yo turabaire yo hati to abantu zone kumanisa benyo rugambire biresirege akave yawo.
Okay. We bari muno tata we.
Hello.
Nyongeire mbongera mu bwire twakwaye tukenzere. Ego sister gap.
Ati ikintu cya university nacyo kipokere kizina kitarubye mu itiro cyekana kujamo. That's not a personal issue, an institutional issue. The experts nabandi kubombeka ama university beje bahabure. A university teri an individual issue. It's a public issue. But then we want to succeed. Not because mass, not over. An university giving it will not achieving.
Okay.
Secondly, a government yes, which is a view of a screener of Gabe. Mu myaka endi nakazino nabantu bakwenye babayiha mu studio babatuwa but today amuntu obaza otekaine
busabu tu bugabu tu constitution ya Uganda freedom of expression
webale muno azistagaba bayingi muno constitution babanazo kyonkero bugabe kuibwawo mu
these are born rights.
Okay,
kazaro ndi suppose
ko aina kantu kabalize abantu bayije batwegese abantu excuse me ninyonkubaza agambira abantu bajye batwegese ko university ngere tandika. Our problem is not to start how to start a university. The problem is land. Entomi ezikuterwa hano tizikuterwa ngoka tulemero university ngere tandika. Entebe
the issue is land akitegereza
ekira hano kurwanira amataka abiri tukwenda oli obagona mugatwe timanyire ta akusembayo.
Yes, Washington was warata hota.
Kurungi cyane.
Aba program.
Ego.
Ono team kuruga kiriyandongo.
Ego team.
Kwenda kwavuga NRM muntu agenda na gamange kozere fitwangire kozere bite kandi government kizira bayiro nyo mulingo bora history. Vitabo loan zero zino. Even durimo loan bakusiba bwiba ndurora no kurora mbekani na government eviteire mukondo.
Okay.
Why?
Tinkunira bayiroga kikaguze kikwenze kama bukwara akagwize agambire gakwabuza RDC bayitukanda berege nasobora kitali kikaguze obwire bunkwasire nkwenda ngende program ngende garukam hari program garukam hari abasindikyo message on agambire mureke contact zabo bona bali mu studio Mandela leke kudupa that NRM started from zero in 1986 when by then Uganda Airlines had over 25 planes. Regional second schools like Kabarega,
let me correct him.
Lango, Mwiri, etc. were there.
Because
Banzo Linde, Ona Gambire, thanks so much for the program. Have been on listening. Ona good chairperson Kiruli. It's second year.
It's okay. One, Mukuru sindike message. I want to tell you that me I speak on data, and that's why I've never been challenged. Nkweta go gende of finding out in records. By the time NRA took over in 1986, how many functional planes we had in Uganda? Functional. Go on record. Don't deceive people that we had 20. Go and find out how many we had and were functional. No, I am saying how many were available and functional. Omanyira nyonyi zinamu ebika
abawuliza bita barungi bagiyeta bata abawuliza bita barungi
ekinte kya kabiri kwenda gamba which you talked of that genda osome World Bank report of 1987 and IMF if Uganda was not declared a failed state economic
kisanja
but that one
kisanja
it does not mean zero
abawuliza bita
no one referring we agenda some and by the way before you say somebody is a liar, go and read extensively like myself.
Thank you very
much. I am a researcher and I'm proud that I love reading extensively.
Chikaguzo chingwe na kuleka hano. Tukwenda kuisana ka government za rugiro runde tukwenda kusana zikutukiraho.
Kusana zikutukiraho.
And this question is not about NRM. Any question are
Ugandans.
Nikyo ngambire turole.
No.
Tukurosingira tutanka Uganda.
Yes. Did I hear them speak about President Museveni and NRM?
For example, I said
including the MP.
For example, I said
did he talk about the army being unprofessional and being
No, I never said it was unprofessional. Actually, I said the army is strengthening. That's the word I used.
Didn't you say that it is not a national army?
No, yes, that one I've said.
Didn't you say that it has a national character?
Yes, that one I've said.
Didn't you then personalize this? Did you personalize the issues? Didn't you move away from
Let's conclude on a good point.
The problem with my colleagues, government ban, is that with them, when they move that extent, they fail to understand that this is white and this is black. They will turn it.
Okay.
I have said Kikweto nkagwize chikaguzo. Tukwe comparing tukwenda kuisana government za Rugiroho zibi rundi tukwenda ezikutusinga. That's the question we should concentrate on. Our future counts more than the past.
Exactly.
Number 2, this question ya independence tuikirenka tukozerenka is not just about NRM. It's about Uganda.
And Ugandans.
And Ugandans. Nicho mgamba, for example, ngambire, as a country, we are failed to pass the test. Yokurati tuinguye bwebembe ziki peacefully. Obo omuntu omu kugenda handi. Tuchafugwa muntu achaja mbwebembe zino kumigiriza bagenzi be by the gun.
It would be an achievement.
It would be a big achievement.
Singa kwele tuine.
Yes. Hatibu therefore, nanka ame yaitu. Take a passing that test.
Okay.
Because the president on
tinja kuingura hano muikale no businge.
Nibyo na program wenu. Tibiri bya radio nkayo. Obundi abakama bayo. Baitu bya abantu babwa.
BBS 98.2 FM.
Utaferwa ga program Ekyooto kurya mukago kutandika ne sayibiri za nyinki akara. Mpaka ina za nyinki akara. Omuntu baza bikwata ihangaliye yitu.
Let's get together.
Goma bakuririza no kwaye bitekerezo byabo. Ha BBS FM burya mukaga okutandika ne sayibiri mpaka ina za nyinki akara.
BBS.
It's the big show.
Ladies and
Ebyo hulire byo na program wenu. Tibiri bya radio nkayo. Obundi abakama bayo. Baitu bya abantu babwa.
BBS 98.2 FM.
Utaferwa ga program Ekyooto burya mukago kutandika ne sayibiri za nyinki akara. Mpaka ina za nyinki akara. Omuntu baza bikwata ihangaliye yitu.
Let's get together.
Goma bakuririza no kwaye bitekerezo byabo. Ha BBS FM burya mukaga okutandika ne sayibiri mpaka ina za nyinki akara.
BBS.
It's the big show.
ladies and gentlemen.
Babasa, your number one hit station.
BBS, the People's Radio.
Esaha zikire ina ezanye nkyakara webale kuuliriza BBS fama
Nokuhereza izoba konkanye n'omufrija n'enyindo zanjye ziri kwiseje n'abatakozirije contract eginye basakundema
Niwe mbiraka bisoza cold is ne kwera hachinzi orubehobeho nebumbi na nebindi birwararwara no mayanguka kozesa syrup ya cold is habwa abana
bizima
yego ngakozesa syrup ya cold is Halgen na Junior ahabo kuba nehumura kurungi kandi nekoraho nawe kandi no kukira byona cold is teri kumara mani
kanywanyire kamere cold is capsules ezindebe
hatete tegereza ngabogenda o Matira Beauty Salon